Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 45 with me, Sid, and I have been sifting sand like he's going out of fashion, and I've managed to get almost, I'm getting close. I need another 10 or 11 order 12, 13 of those, and then the rest are not quite so close. So I'm getting there steadily, but I'm not there. Before I go any further with that, and the dirt has got closer. I have walled the sheeps in that side, and I do want to do some. I want to do some things around here. Decided that I want to replace this range here and these down here, all with grass blocks, which is going to be easier said than done, and dirt blocks, and let the grass spread. And I'm going to need dirty little dirty thing, you. And we'll have a little bit more great wood, I suppose, just to make up the difference, because I don't think we're going to have enough with 14. So. But we will probably have enough with that much. We'll go with that for now. We need to get the forge up and burning, because I want to forge something. You know, it's kind of what you do when you're the forge, isn't it? And I also need to just do that, I suppose. We can take... I'll do that, it doesn't actually matter. And then we can take these out as well. I can go underneath it. Oh, that needs replacing. I don't. Oh yeah, I do know why I took it out. And down here we'll also have that. I'll go down and grab those in a moment. That's not a problem. Now that actually does need to therefore stay where it was, doesn't it? I think, and that one will eventually as well. So we shall get that in there. We shall put one of those back in there. And what we should be able to do is replace these blocks here with thing, and it just means that the grass will spread better when it finally gets here, which is not far off. I mean, the dirt snake has taken its time. Oh God, has it taken its time? But you know, you can't really complain too much about the dirt snake. The dirt snake has also done pretty much what I wanted out of it. So yeah, that's a thing. Let me have you out, I think, and then we can just continue on like that. So yeah, we've got some things we need to build, and those things that what we need to build are, oh hello piggy, stay where you are, for the most part fairly straightforward, and it's just a little bit of forging. Ow, try not to do that. And yeah, a little bit of forging, and then we should be able to do some things that you normally can't do in TerraFirmaCraft. So if that doesn't give you a clue as to what I'm aiming for, I don't know what will. However, these need to also be supported underneath, and we shall stick in some more dirt. Go and grab that as well. Try not to bang my head this time and try and suffocate myself. And we need to do the same here and here. Get those down. And there. Because we can pop you under there and there. That can go in there, and that missed. Now in fact, we are now completely green around here, which is brilliant. We just have 1, 2, 3 to do, which will go there with the old dirt. And finally, there, there, and there. And again, we're going to have to go down and grab those if I'm that bothered. But that should be more or less what I wanted. So we got the sheep. They're the big problems. So when the grass does finally get there, it will be at least kept away from the sheep. I don't know how much the cows and the pigs will eat. Ow. Let me do this underwater, shall we? Where it can't get me. It can't hurt me down here. Right. So, waiting on that. That's all done. Let's go and have a little snooze because I need to recover some health. I've not dug any of the charcoal out yet because I'm not desperate for that yet. And I need to start thinking about what we're going to do in the morning, which is going to be some work in the forge. So let me sleep. I shall be back in a mo. I've got 2 ingots of iron heating. While they are heating, I am going to go, because my food stash that I'm making salad out of has got a little bit poor, and we need to just go and freshen up our food stash. So I should have some melon. I'm going to take one of those, trim it, put that back. That's half a melon. We need some rice, 96. Let's take that one. We'll trim that down and we'll put that away. So that should be, let's have a look. Tomato is still got a little bit. Rice we haven't, but and cocoa pod we need. Stack that. So that's a reasonable amount. Cocoa pod. So I always think, seems that kind of makes me think of Cocoa Pops more than Cocoa Pod. We got a tomato, fruit. We need half tomato. Again, we'll do the decay. We'll do the decay. Why are you not doing the decay? Thank you. And stack. And why are you not trimming decay? I don't know. Stack. Tomato, so cheese, that's the other bit we needed, and there's an 80 of cheese. So we can go bub. You're slightly too big. Okay, that's typical. Take tell you what, we'll just eat a chunk of it. That will solve the problem. And yeah, we'll just munch tomato for a while. Need to keep going on cheese. I've kind of been a little bit bad and neglected milking the cattle, but you know, it's not like you go downhill immediately. So yellow, white, bang bang, in you go, bang bang, weld. Take that out, and we want a sheet. And that is going to become a bucket. Now that does not normally exist in TerraFirmaCraft. And my first thought was, well, does it work? Which is not an unreasonable thought, is it, you know? considering it doesn't normally exist in TerraFirmaCraft. So the question was, does it actually work? And my thoughts came around to, we've got all of this over here. Now I tested it. I went into my creative world. I've done a few tests on some things that I'm not sure, because they're not normal TFC items and things. So for example, I tested going to the Nether. In fact, you probably see that I've got a whole load of game mode, and that is not actually, but it doesn't actually place TerraFirmaCraft water. That's interesting then. Also quite ugly. Insofar as, you know, it's a completely different colour. Now here's a question. So if I... You know what, I really do not like that. That's horrible. It's interesting to note that it will work, and you can't drink it, unlike you can fresh water, if I can find some. Okay, well, it's interesting to know that it'll do that. Now the other question is, does it work with lava? Because lava is the thing that's stopping us getting into tinkers. Because, well, it's one of the things. I mean, obviously we need to make a Tinker's Construct smeltery and all of that stuff, but there was never any point because we couldn't do lava. So the question is, can I do grout? I am grout. Sand, thing and clay gives us 2 grout, and we put grout into a furnace and it becomes a brick at faint red. Alright, well that doesn't seem too bad, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let me just do a batch. I'm not going to do a huge amount because I don't want to waste too much material at this stage. And I want 1 more sand. Bang. And I want 8 clays. Clay, not a problem. So we should be able to do you and you and you to get grout. That gives us 16. That's perfect. Actually, it's not quite perfect. I want 1 more piece of sand. Let's go and cook up some grout and some glass. We haven't got a huge amount of charcoal in here, but I do happen to have a charcoal room full of it. So, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Hang on. So many things are getting. I'm getting excited about. Awesome. All these different things I can do, and things I can do. One of the things I can do is I can make a flint and steel, so I don't have to worry about using those stupid sticks anymore. Because we have got lots of iron, so we'll do that. And we can do that, and we can jump in there. It's lit. We can light it, and let's do 2 of them and the rest in grout for starters. So I'm going to cook these up, and while we're at it, let's have a look on the map. I did mark on lava, I'm sure, somewhere. Didn't I? I'm positive I did. Not sure how far away it is, that's the problem. There. It's not too bad. It's about a couple of boat journeys away. Okay, let's go and we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'll keep cooking these, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, I've got 8 of these bricks. They don't, well, they are stacking now. They didn't want to stack before, and I think they've got the heat property without actually showing it, but we're definitely going to want to see a tank. I'm going to make 2 of them because they carry the lava with them, so if I can bucket lava into it, then that is, you know, a fairly big thing. However, and this is a big however, right now we are somewhat limited in our ability to use tinkers because lava is the thing we need to do it, and I actually don't have a vast amount of lava on my map. In fact, I have very little lava on my map, just that one there and a little bit over there perhaps. Maybe more over that way, who knows, but as this stands, lava is going to be a limiting factor, so we do need to be aware of that. Just got to cook up the remaining 6 grout and I'll be back with you in a sec. I'm an idiot, I just made a controller. We'll go with the one, just because I really can't face doing that again for, this evening. It's quite tedious, but it doesn't matter because we can put in here. There's wooden. I don't know where is. Have I got immersive engineering? Misc. Got my Tinker's Construct stuff here. So in you go. Go in there. That is Misc blocks because oh, I do have a glass. Okay, and I had glass anyway. Oh, silly me. Okay, right, we need to prepare. First things first, we need to grab our back chest barrel, which always teleports through the floor. It's great. And we need to munch down on some more tomato, get this down below the weight target. Come on. There you go, that's what we wanted. Pop that in there. I'm going to stick those 2 bits in there as well for the time being. We definitely don't need you. We probably do want the prospector's pick. We may want it. You never know. You don't know what you're going to find out there. I have got. Do I really want to take the bronze prospector's pick had, or do I just want to go in here and go take that, which gives me everything we need to survive the wilds? I think we'll just take that one actually. I don't think we need anything more. I'm going to leave the scythe because don't need it. Could do with arrows actually. Let's go and see about those. I should have plenty of stuff for that. Not that I envisage having to kill anything, but you know, we've got plenty of flints, we have got plenty of sticks, and we have got a reasonable amount of feathers. I think we can do it with these and those as well. Let's just have a look. Bang, bang, and bang. Just give me all of those. Alright, stack of 16 it is, and I will leave the 7 behind. Feathers go. Oh, that's not a feather, that's a flint. Feathers go in there. Wooden items go in there. Get rid of half of those. I don't really need that many. That can go in there, and you can go in there. 16, more than enough. Boat, bed, food. Let's go find some lava. Let's leave the night off and we'll go find lava in the morning. At least I can, you know, have a good meal here before we go. Kind of makes sense, I think. Yeah, see you in the morning. And we're off. Right, so I'm going to go through the torrential. You see that water? It's a real shame that water looks different. But obviously once you pick it up with a vanilla Minecraft bucket, you end up with the problem that it is now a vanilla Minecraft, or no, it's a vanilla Minecraft water. And as much as you might like to think water is water, in TFC it ain't. It's either salt water or fresh water, and not the same at all. So we are going to cut across over here and head over this way. I mentioned I also tested whether it's possible to get to the nether, and I can confirm that it is possible in this pack to get to the nether, like it was in the last pack, because we have obsidian, and the obsidian is obtained with difficulty by digging up the altars. You then need to make your nether portal low down, such as about Y80, Y70. If you do it at this level, you end up on the roof of the nether. And obviously it's bedrock, so there's sod all you can do about that. We haven't even got any of the tricks that you normally have to break bedrock in TFC. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Right, up this way and then straight up to there. That should do us fine. I mean, part of me wants to walk and see what crops we can find, because we should be seeing them by now quite regular. And I did notice over there, for example, if I can just get in here, as long as there isn't a bear. That's all fish, I think. And I think that is a cow. That's a cow. There's corn. And this is a peach tree, which, you know, it might be worthwhile just collecting some saplings for these, if we can get them. Oh, come on. Well, that was disappointing. Yeah, it is a cow. So I was sure it was a cow that was over here. I've kind of got semi-memorized where the bloody bears were. So in the immediate vicinity anyway. So consequently, these should all be cattle. That one over there might be a bear. It is, look. Tall grout. That is maize ear, not quite ripe. Also not quite ripe. We'll leave it. It's available for the way back. And we're going to go back to bear avoidance mode. So kind of the bare necessities there. Pure node. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on up. That looks to me to be some kind of nut tree, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Alright, here we are, lava central, I think. Well, I know because I marked it on the map, and I wouldn't have marked it as lava if it was just a single source block. That would have been somewhat silly. We need to top up our fresh water as well, and we've stopped off en route over to just make some sandwiches. Winter is thawing out up here, which is fine, suits me absolutely fine. We've also got the that is not fresh, hang on, still brackish. Let me, yeah, that's the stuff. Anyway, so we've got our lava source blocks. Now obviously lava is dangerous, both in real life and pretend. And we have a tank, and I put my bucket away just while I wasn't using it. So here is the question. I can pick it up and I can place it. That is excellent news. I mean, I really need to bring more tanks, but knowing that we can do that is in itself useful. Well, not quite grown yet. I'm not. You see, that's mature, but I don't know whether I can actually. Let me just see if I can get it like this, shall we? Thank you. Yeah, so that's good news. We can get lava. In fact, I am going to take a good little screenshot. This will be our. Actually, no, it won't. It will be. This will be our screenshot because that kind of says it all. And that will go in my inventory where it's safe. Now, one of the things I am needing lots and lots of is sand. And to that effect, I am going to pop this. Actually, let me just pop it back on my back a second. I'm going to pop this over here. Because I'd like to. One of the problems with the as it stands is if I go around grabbing, I can put them in. That's handy to know. What else can we get rid of while we're not? I'll pop that in there. I don't want to lose it, so might as well save it somewhere. What's in there? Dirt. Oh no, that's the one. Huh? That's the one where I put my bucket. Okay. So that can go in there. That can come out here. Now I've got some rocks, and rather than use up my good shovel, which would be faster, I'm much happier just using some stone shovels. And I thought that was, when you just see something move, and it was me dropping the sticks obviously, but all I saw was the movement, and yeah, that was a brown pants moment. So rather than destroy the beaches in my area, which I've already started doing, but I can always repair those, I thought it'd make more sense to destroy the beaches in an area that we actually don't care about. So yeah, so I'm just going to keep grabbing sand until I've got multiple stacks, and I shall be back in a while. I may spend a day or two here. Okay, I've got seven clay vessels full. But while we're up here, because we haven't explored this area very much, I just want to have a little look around, just see how widespread this lava is, because there seems to be a very goodly amount of it. I'm getting also a little bit of lag over here. And possibly obsidian, actually. I may need to consider having a reboot before I go any further, because I'm getting kind of judder. We'll see how we go, but just have a little scout around, just see what there is, if anything, interesting. We've not really used much food at all, and it's always nice to have a little look around, isn't it? Everybody likes a little scout, a little look, a little poke around, see what there is. So yeah, that's kind of my plan up here right now. See, there's something there which deserves a closer look. There's some cabbage over there, I think it is. Again, this is more lava, and there's definitely obsidian there. But I'm more interested. What did I see and where? It was there. Okay, so we've got an ardite question mark. And this is surface tungsten. I'm not going to grab it, but as long as I know it's here and there's a reasonable amount of it, that should be more than enough. That area looks singularly unfriendly. So what do you do when faced with an unfriendly area? You go and have a look, don't you? No, you don't. Not when you're miles away from home and you broke your bed. So yeah, that is definitely small tungsten samples. Sphalerite. This distance out, I'm not too. Oh wow, there is a lot of lava there. Look, I don't think we're going to have an issue with lava. I think we're more. Oh god, we're more than likely going to have an issue with transporting lava, which is, you know, always a good issue to have, really. I would really like to find some potatoes as well. That would be awesome, because that's one of the seeds I don't have. But so far, nothing screaming at me. Lots of rivers, cabbage, yep. Mature, we'll have that. And that one. And that one. We'll stack them all together. Bit of free cabbage, can't complain. It's like a 2 for 1. Tertiary copper. I mean, the part of me says, yeah, you really should mark these. And then there's little bits of me going, yeah, he's a long way to come for copper. And let me just continue on this way a little bit, because I'm curious as to what else there is over this way, if anything. But useful to know we've got plenty of lava, so we can rest easy on that score, I think. Not really much going on over here at all. Creeper over there. Don't know why there's a creeper over there, but there is. Is he a creeper what is visible? Are you on the surface? Are you a surfacey creeper? No, you are not. Yeah, they don't really look like there's much over this way. So I'm going to have a little bit of a look. Oh, there's some grain down there which is mature. Not much. That one is nearly mature, but that one's mature, so we'll grab it. Kind of wrong not to. It's not like we haven't got carrying capacity on the back. And yeah, I'm just going to have a little fertile around further, and then I think we shall probably call it and head back. I don't want this to become a major exploration episode, although I definitely will want to do another big exploration episode at some point, because I want to get out there and find some more stuff. Stuff is always good. It's the lifeblood of exploration, finding stuff. If you didn't find anything, you'd never do it, would you? You'd just sit there and stay at home. But while we're looking around, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I actually ended up exploring more than I wanted to. I am over... I'll let myself out. I came over here. There's a Thorncraft dungeon. I got as far as here. Lots more lava. Lots of hills. Not a huge amount in the way of minerals, but I had a lot of food. So I've got a whole load of seeds and foods in my inventory and bag, including melons, which I haven't broken because I figure they'll last longer that way. They'll stay fresh. I'm going to see, can I get over there and sleep the night off before unpleasantness happens? Possibly, if I'm very quick. I don't we need to sleep the night off. I just, you know, prefer to. Boop, boop, boop. And yeah, we beat the night. So yeah, we didn't see a huge amount in the way of mineral wealth. A few things, but you know, nothing to write home about. I need to drink. I don't know. I don't think I actually came onto this little island, which because there's a nice big ravine there. Where? Oh wait. Oh. Can I get? I can get down. Can I get back up? Whoa. Does that get me down safe? I can't see. The big question is, if I go down there, am I going to regret it? Because those are experienced berry bushes. We're going for it. We'll work out a way out later. Whee! Whee! I can get down. As I say, down is not a problem. Up, however, might be. Oh, hello, there's another one. Excellent. I'm going to have a look down there. That was a very fortuitous find. This may, however, not last that long, because I've now got to try and get the hell out of this place. And I couldn't see. No, we should be alright. Yeah, we should be. We should be good. Wow. Bonus find. I was hoping to find some coal. That would have been nice. But as it stands, I'm going to head home from here. We're not going to play out too far. And, you know, I'll get myself back. And we'll continue next episode. Now, we do need to find a home for those bushes. And I think we can get them to grow. We may not be able to. That's, you know, I've got to be careful as well. I'm trying to go where in places I've been, because if I stick to the edges of places I've been, then any aura nodes that I find, and I did see those onions, I've been past them, any aura nodes that I find will or should in theory be safe. I really don't want to encounter a hungry node that I've not encountered before. Could be somewhat embarrassing. A little bit of wheat there. Again, I'm not stopping for it. I've got quite a good amount of food, and we can now start farming again with the new plot. So when I get back, we'll be able to do that as well. So I think until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And we may be able to start playing around with tinkers a little bit. We do need more gold. That is something we definitely do need if we're going to come on, get me out of there. If we're going to do tinkers, because obviously we need to make we might be able to make alloy. I'm just trying to remember what it normally is. Aluminium and copper, isn't it? I think in tinkers, but certainly we can do it with gold, but we haven't got a lot. But although we do know where there's a mine to dig some out, so it kind of swings roundabouts. But until next time, Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.